So for question 27, we have got a formula for the volume of a sphere, which is 4/3 pi r cubed, where r is the radius. And we're told the container is a hemisphere, so that's half a sphere, with a radius of 30 centimetres. We're then told that sand fills the container at a rate of 4,000 centimetres cubed per minute. So every minute, 4,000 centimetres cubed of sand goes into the container. And we're being asked, does it take less than a quarter of an hour to fill the container? And you've got to show you're working. So first thing we'd need to do is to work out the volume of the hemisphere. So we've given our formula. Volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. And we're told the radius of the hemisphere is 30. So it's 4/3 times pi times 30 cubed. So you could now work that out. You could use your calculator. The line in the fraction just means divide. So we can do 4 divided by 3 times by pi and times by 30 cubed. Where's my cube button? There it is. And that equals 113,097 cubic centimeters cubed. Okay, and then that's for a full sphere. So you've now got to think, well, if that's for a full sphere, how am I going to find the volume from a hemisphere? And when you've done that, you can then see how many minutes it's going to take to fill this hemisphere up. If 4,000 centimetres cubed go into the container every minute, then how long is it going to take to fill the hemisphere? And you can see then if it's more or less than a quarter of an hour to fill that up. Question 28. The length of each side of a regular pentagon is 8.4 centimetres to 1 decimal place. Complete the error interval for the length of one side. Well, the error interval means that you have to go half of 1 decimal place below 8.4 and half of 1 decimal place above 8.4. 1 decimal place is 0.1. So half of that means that you would have to be 0.05. You would have to be 0.05 below 8.4 and 0.05 above 8.4. So I'll tell you that the lower interval is 8.35. Then you'd have to complete the error, and you'd have to work out the upper interval. Then you have to complete the error interval for the perimeter of the pentagon. Well, the pentagon has 5 sides. So if the lowest value that the length could be is 8.35, then the lowest value for the perimeter is 8.35 times 5, which is 41.75. And you can find the upper interval. And that's the test done.